There we are. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Ask the Shaman. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm your host, Don Antonio, your friendly neighborhood shaman. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's Monday or Thursday. It's not Monday. It's Thursday. Thursday, May 16th, 2024. Had a beautiful evening last night. We had a in-person live group session over at Sacred Waters North Olmsted, and it was fantastic. We had a beautiful group of people, and I got to say, these events seem to become more and more tuned and more powerful. It's because all the people that show up into these spaces are becoming more and more conscious, more and more energy tuned and connected. And every time we come together and work together. So even the people last night, there was no newcomers last night, people who've only been with us a couple of times, but a lot of veterans were with us last night. A lot of people that are like veterans, been doing the practice with us and learning from us for a certain period of time. It's astonishing and astounding to see the growth that's happening. It's amazing. I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. I love to help people connect to their highest selves and bring forward new thought patterns, new ways of being, going beyond our limitations. That's just part of the program. A lot of us have. That's where it starts, is it starts with limited mindsets. One of my favorite questions to ask clients sometimes, and you can use this in your life, is, who do I want to be? Who do I want to be today? You could just start right there. You don't have to look too far ahead, because that can create anxiety or destination anxiety. You could start right here in this moment with a self-inquiry, right? That's a big step in changing your life, is asking yourself those kinds of questions. Why do I do what I do? Favorite question. That's one of my favorite questions. And I don't search for the answer. Okay. A lot of the inner work, and people have been coming to me more about, how do I handle my deeper traumas and my deeper energy blockages and things. The first thing I usually go with is self-inquiry, because if you begin to understand what you're doing as far as behavioral choices and things, what happens is you begin to look deeper, and you can begin to understand the underlying belief system or the self-limiting belief that brings you into the position of disempowerment. So if you're just clicking in with us, welcome. Good morning. Let us know where you're watching from. And today's question is, what are you grateful for this morning? Let's focus on that. Gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude. Gratitude is the attitude. Gratitude is the attitude. I love to shift myself into gratitude whenever I can remember, right? And as I go along my journey, I remember more and more. Just find the gratitude for the moment. I woke up this morning. The first thing I do is I begin to breathe, and I can have gratitude for my breath. I start my day, and you can try this. Okay. I recommend it. Try this practice out. Wake up. When you wake up in the morning. So I woke up this morning. I don't usually wake up until the alarm. I wake up before the alarm, but this morning I woke up at the alarm. I hit the snooze. And then the first thing I do is I take in a deep breath through my nose. And I hold it for a second. I feel the air in my body, and I let go. And I take a few more breaths like that. Oxygenating my body. And you can do this right now. Oxygenate your body. Fill up all the way from your tailbone to your chest to the top of your head. Feel the breath expand inside of you. Feel the gratitude for your breath. And this is the practice. The practice is learning how to breathe gratitude into your being. I'm breathing the energy of gratitude into me. And then after I take about 10 to 15 breaths, I relax. I let my breath become long and slow. I like to hum softly, because here's the thing. When you do that soft hum, and I focus it to come up into my nasal cavity, you can kind of focus your voice to where it goes. And this just takes a little practice, bringing that up into the face and into the paranasal sinus cavity. And what this actually does is this releases nitric oxide gas. You're always producing it, but certain vibration, and if you vibrate with your voice into your head, with the intention of creating vibration, what you're going to do is begin to accumulate more nitric oxide gas in the paranasal sinus. And then on your next subsequent inhale, you're breathing in all that gas, and it's a vasodilator. So it helps your body to calm, relax, open up your blood vessels, lower your blood pressure, shifting your state. It helps you to come into parasympathetic nervous system, calm. Because I used to, when I first wake up, and a lot of people do this, is begin to worry, is begin to overthink. I don't do that first. I wait until after I'm done calming myself. Then I start to think about my day. What do I have to accomplish? What would I like to get done? Start to plan and figure out what I'm going to do. But I'm starting from a space of breath, relaxation, and before I get started, there is gratitude. I focus on the things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for this day. I'm grateful that I'm alive again. I'm grateful for my breath. I think about the sun, and I think about the smiles on the faces of the beautiful people that surround me. I think about my soul family all over the globe and their light. Think about my pets. You can choose whatever it is you want to focus your gratitude on, but it's not the stuff that I really want you to pay attention to. It's the feeling. What does gratitude feel like in your body? Where do you feel it in your body? Embodying your gratitude, because it's embodiment that's the most important real step to practicing gratitude. Thinking about the things, those are thoughts and visions, which are perfect. You want the thoughts and visions to begin to create an emotion within you. The emotion is vibration, and that's the really potent stuff, the really potent energy that we can vibrate out into the space around us, into the quantum field around us. Those ripples come off of you, the ripples of gratitude, and as they reach out, they vibrate and they come back. So this is essentially the law of attraction. These are universal laws. I simplify a little more. It's divine reciprocity. If I give, I receive, right? Everything is cause and effect, is essentially here in this reality. It's dual. But the thing is what you give out is what comes back to you. So if you're giving out gratitude, the universe can't help but give you more to be grateful for. Now, this doesn't mean that if you want to win the lottery, you have to have gratitude for winning the lottery. That's how you help bring it to you. Okay, that doesn't mean that's what happens. All right, we get caught in outcomes. It's not about the specific outcome. Again, it's about the vibration. What was your highest vibration? Last night in our group, it was fantastic. We opened up our hearts, and what we did is we asked Spirit, and we asked our spiritual guidance, our higher selves, bring me what it is I really need. Opening ourselves to take in that information of what do I really need? And what I really need may not align with what I want, because a lot of wants are rooted in desire and coming from the ego mind. It's more important that I get exactly what I need, and I put myself in alignment to get exactly what I need. Universe, bring me what it is I need. Bring me the raw materials to help me become my greatest self, my greatest version of me. A better person, a better priest, a better husband, a better father, a better friend, a better spiritual leader, or community guide. Whatever it is that you're growing and cultivating in your life, you can ask for that energy to come to you. And as long as you have an open heart and you're in a vibration of gratitude and open to receive, this is how you begin to go deep into your power of manifestation. Let's check the comments. Good morning, everyone. And anyone who's just coming in, Chime in, leave a comment, say something, and then also let us know where you're watching from. And if you can, share with us, what are you grateful for today? Sorry, I do. It's been a while and wasn't connecting in my plugged up brain. I literally can't hear from ear infection, hear my voice in my head, and can't get right drops. It sounds like you have a lot of things going on, Queen Anne. Good morning, Brianna Burgess. I can't wait for my next yoga class, I'm sure. Gong yoga is helping me a lot. Helping you what? What's happening in Gong yoga? Helping you what? Good morning. Good morning, Tom Thompson. Good morning. This is going to be an abbreviated show today. I have some work I have to go do today. For those of you that follow me, you may have noticed that I've kind of come out of semi-retirement and now I'm doing some HVAC work, some heating and air conditioning, heating and cooling, or healing and cooling. I facilitate healings for air conditioners and things like that. So I've been kind of drumming in some more business doing that. The reason being, I need to make more funds so that way I can do more work with the Positive Pineapple. It's really also a good exercise for me because in the past I've hated it so much, and now I can kind of focus myself and become present. So it's a really great tool, a really great kind of exercise from just even a shamanic standpoint for me to essentially do something I don't really want to do, but find my presence within it, being a present, awake, alert in what I'm doing, a calm alertness in what I'm doing. Very powerful work. And you can do this with any facet of your life. It's any facet of your life. You can create a space of sacredness within it, whatever it is. If it's washing the dishes, it doesn't have to just be, I need to wash these dishes so I can move on to the next thing. That's how a lot of our minds work. That's how my mind typically works. I'm trying to get this done so I can move on to the next thing. That's okay to have a little plan, but it's always to your advantage to come into the present moment and become focused and centered in what you're doing. Slow your breath down. And as always, shift your mind. First, shift your mind into gratitude. Gratitude. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I get to do this. Instead of I have to do this, I get to do this. How cool is that? I get to do this. And it's here and it's going to teach me, and I'm open to that. And whatever the actions are that you're doing. So like today, I'm going to be working with some plastic pipe running a venting system for a furnace in a home. So I'm going to take my time. I'm going to measure it. I'm going to take my time and be with what I'm doing, connected to what I'm doing. And then by doing that, you become very present. And now your mind doesn't wander and start putting you in precarious positions because it likes to do that. It effectively, your brain will create problems for you. Your ego mind is meant to solve problems. And since it's very overdeveloped, if you don't have problems in the immediate right in your focus, it finds things to complain about. That's why most people are complaining so much. It's not because they aren't happy so much or any of those things. They don't realize that has been trained upon them. Think about it. That's how I used to talk almost all the time. When I talk with other people, we talk about past events. Men, we talk about sports a lot, stuff like that, guns, but essentially a lot of the times it's complaining. I mean, I worked on construction job sites most of my life. And what I can tell you is the vast majority of men, they come to work and they complain about their wives and their lives and all kinds. There's a lot of complaining happening. Complain about the job. This isn't right. My boss is an asshole. So on and so forth. Lots of complaining happening instead of finding gratitude in the moment. Like, wow, hey guys, this job's cool. Imagine how big that can happen. Every so often there was a guy that would show up on a job site and this wasn't me yet at the time. A guy would show up on a job site and he'd be a really positive kind of person and he could change the energy in the room. I wasn't that person. I also was a person, I was looking at all the negatives. I trained myself to look at all the faults. And we do that as human beings. We train ourselves to find fault. Well, I like to go the other way now, and I train my mind to see the beauty, to find the beauty, the greatness and everything. And that is our choice. That is the free will. Your free will is how you wish, how you choose to place your attention. Because wherever you place your attention, you're feeding energy to it. Most people don't know by feeding energy and attention to the things you don't like like the things the news shows you about the troublesome parts of the world, the things going on in the world, you're actually feeding that energetically. Crazy, right? Brietta says, I get to volunteer again 2 times this week. Good. Volunteering is great. That's something I do generally every day. Service to others. I recommend it. Service to others is highly underrated, I would say. I'm grateful for my redhead and our magical lives today. Woo, I love magic. Good morning from Green. Awesome. Ohio, 1 million Buddhas. Good morning, brother. Okay. The floor is open for anyone that has any questions, comments, concerns, anything you'd like to share. Are you facing a problem in your life? Do you have a question about something? Is there something going on that you could use some spiritual or energetic guidance? That's what shamans are for. We're leaders of love in our communities. And what we do is we bring forward ancient forms of wisdom. Anthony does not know all the answers. So that's why it doesn't say ask Anthony. Okay. Anthony is the avatar. It is the interface in which I get to use to be part of this world and have a human experience. But I like to connect. Anthony will sit still, connect to the higher mind, and allow that to channel through. I can channel information. If you have a question, you have something going on, feel free to comment. But if you don't, that's okay. I'm going to breathe for a few minutes, open up our energy in our sacred space. This is daily ritual. I always recommend to everyone, develop a daily practice. Ceremony and ritual is extremely important to developing your spiritual self. If you're not doing daily ceremonies and rituals, you're not connecting beyond the present reality. You're not connecting beyond this part of reality. This is a very small, slim part of our total being. However, this is where most of our focus has been placed upon. As we begin to grow and expand and be able to reach beyond just this primary basic form of consciousness, we become aware there is so much more to life, so much more to being than just this. How I typically like to begin is I open up my energetic space. And what I do is I bring all of my attention into my body. And I like to bring all of the awareness into the central column of energy. So this is your spinal column. Your spinal cord contains all your spinal fluid. It connects to all the major systems of nerves in your body, because all your nerves come together into the center of you and go up into your brain. Okay, so it's like a root. This is like your trunk, and then your branches and roots all spread off from you. Okay, and then so what I'm doing is I'm coming into the center of me, into the center, and I like to connect into my heart space. I like to use my heart's energy to open up and spread around me, because your heart is like a brain of its own. And it has its own electromagnetic field. That electromagnetic field creates a torrid field or a torus field of energy around you. But in essence, it's actually kind of the other way. The torrid field is what's generating the body. But from your standpoint of the interface, we're going to bring the energy from the heart, and I bring it up over my head. I bring the energy over my head. So I bring the energy into my hands like this, or I put my hands in prayer position, however good feels to you. And then I take in a deep breath, and I take the energy of my heart, golden energy of my heart. And as I breathe in, I bring it over my head. I bring it over my head. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread it out around me as I exhale. Spreading it out, running it through my field. And I spread out my fingers, and I feel your hands have lots of nerve endings. And my hands come back together. They're in front of me. And I bring them back to my heart. And I take the energy, bringing up from me, bringing up from my heart, up through the top of my head, up over your head, and spread it out around you. You're opening your energy. I'm opening my bubble, my aura. And again, I repeat this. I repeat this. 3 more. Two more. And one more. And I relax. I leave my palms open. And I might hold them up like this, or I might move them into my lap. But I leave my hands open. And now that I've opened up my bubble, you've created a container for which spirit to come and work with you. I'm opening the container. Once you open this container, you do this exercise every day for a while. More and more, you'll become aware of your personal energy field, your personal bubble. Little by little, more and more, until it becomes completely unmistakable. After a while, you won't need to go through the motion to open it. This will just be an exercise. You'll be able to just, with your intention, open up the field, connecting. Really what's happening is we're creating a willful connection into the energy field around us. The heart comes out and connects. Now you're in the space of feeling. This is where I bring the awareness down now into my heart. And now I'm feeling through my hands, feeling through my bubble. And I'm bringing all that intention as if I can taste the energy of the room around me, right here in the center of my body, my heart, my solar plexus, maybe even my belly button. There's like a strip of energy that's right here, and I can take in. It's almost like the whole of a donut, everything, or a gravity well. The energy falls into me, and I can feel the room and energy around me. And right now, I haven't called in any spirits, so it's the still energy that's around me. But then what I usually do from here is this is where I begin to pray, and it's a passive form of prayer. And what I do is I invite God to visit me. I'm inviting God, and you can use any word you want. Don't get don't get like discouraged if I use the word God and that isn't something that feels good to you. Use your own terminology. Okay. God isn't just this one thing like religion tries to make it to be. God is whatever you feel is the highest power, the energy of creation, right? You don't have to use that word. I used to not like using that word, but now since I have a deeper understanding what God is for me, I use that word. I don't have a problem with it. Okay. I want you to call to you, invite to you your highest power. And these could be, as I'm asking right now for the highest energies to come to me, and it's more my intention than my words. I'm intending. There's angel beings now coming into the space, and now there's some beings coming from the earth, coming from the ground, earth beings or nature beings. There's these energy lines that begin to converge in on your bubble. And these are essentially lines of information. They're like little plugins. They're little feed lines that come in. And then I like to say things like, I invite all forms of light, of love, of divine information. And you can use any sweet words you want. What do you want to come to you? I always want beautiful guidance. Help guide me along my journey. Help me to make great decisions that are in alignment with my highest possible self, my highest possible outcome. Great spirits, I ask that you help me to release any heavy energy that's living inside of my body, inside of my cells. Great spirits, I ask that you help me to heal my emotions, to heal my wounds, and help me to release any past stories or mental programming that may be holding me back or creating self-limiting belief systems. Great powers of the universe, the Father and Mother of creation, great God, I ask that you bring to me living energy to bring health into my body. And as you ask for these things, you just relax. You don't have expectations of how it should arise or what should happen because you don't know how that is. You're just going to observe. My hands are open. As my hands are open, I'm observing. I feel all the lines of light and energy. My hands are vibrating. I'm asking for any forms of upgrade or spiritual download or anything that I need to know now. And again, you don't have a mental idea of what that should be. You're just asking in the space to receive, sending out the question, retrieves the answer, and it comes to you, and it may not be in words or thoughts. It might just be beginning to come to you. You release all expectations of how spirit should return the information. And you can go further. Great Spirit, can you bring to me vast abundance? Can you bring me a deeper connection to the people in the world around me? Great Spirit, can you help me to improve the relationships in my life, my relationships with you and other spirits? Great beings of light, can you bring to me the frequencies of consciousness necessary to bring more light into the earth? God, I ask that you help me and all the beings that are here in this beautiful soul family to help us to continue to adapt and evolve. Help us to become our greatest possible selves and help us to do your will. Help us to learn how to work together, harmonized in unity. Teach us how to remember and love. Take a moment and allow yourself just to be open here. And what I want you to do is say whatever sweet words you want. What is it that you need in your life? What do you need? What do you need help with or guidance? Ask for it. Knowing when you ask for it, the opportunities that you need will come to you. God, I ask that you bring all of the proper opportunities for all of us to continue to grow and expand. Help us to be in acceptance of our reality. Help us to live in faith and not have fear, and understand that all within the design is perfect. Help us to trust in you, trust in ourselves. Help us to walk in the garden again, gracefully and beautifully. To you we pray. To you we speak. To you we reach out with open minds, open hearts, and open souls. Amen. Aho. Ahaya. I like to sit now with my hands open, fingers open softly, but spread wide. My hands now are like little satellite dishes, and I'm allowing all the energy around me to vibrate in through my palms and my wrists, and my whole body is vibrating now. I allow it to just spread all over my body. I don't try to control it or trace it or track it. I'm just allowing myself to be immersed in this moment. And as I become immersed in this moment, I slow down my breath. My eyes are closed. I'm inside my body. And as I breathe in, I let whatever color shows up. And as I breathe in, I see a big influx of light come into my body, different colors. And whoosh, as I exhale, a soft misty light replaces it. And I breathe in bright light. And out with a little dimmer misty light. And I breathe in the fresh energy that surrounds me. And I release the used up stale energy. I'm replacing my energy. New energy in. Spiritual light in. And any heaviness or darkness I release. In with soft energy. Out with stiff, hard, stale energy. There you go. In like clouds. Out like thunder. Please excuse me. In like soft clouds. Out like rolling thunder. Crackles in the sky. Soft white clouds. Strong thunder. There you go. The lightning comes in. And I release the thunder. Good. Two more. Lightning in. Thunder out. Lightning in. Thunder out. Whoosh. And relaxing. Let your breath become slow but deep. It's deep and full. Your eyes are closed. Your hands are open. You're just feeling your body, feeling the sensations. Taste the energy around you. Breathing in slow. Breathing out slow. Breathing in slow. Breathing out slow. Good. Once more. Breathing in slow. And breathing out slow. I'm holding my hands up, and now what I'm doing is I'm using my intention to radiate. I've now absorbed all of this beautiful energy. I don't have to know what it is or take it apart. I allow it to be with me, and it's resonating inside of me everywhere. I spread it all over my body. Now my hands are open. I'm sending it out. And I send to you the greatest love. I send to you the deepest gratitude. I send to you the energies of abundance and success. I send to you wealth in all forms, in health and love and family and food and nutrition, nourishment of your soul, of your mind. And let's send that out together into the world. Let's send our greatest light into the world, bringing healing to all the animals and plants and mycelium and organisms of the planet, letting through us shine a new world, letting through you a new world be born. Take a moment here and use your mind's eye and your disciplined imagination. Picture to you what would be a perfect world. Release all of your thoughts of limitation just for now. It's okay that if you believe there's limitations, but for now, imagine without limitation. Create in your mind the expansiveness of a beautiful and perfected world, and that beautiful and perfected world arising from the beautiful perfected beings in which we are. See all the humans of the earth as beautiful projectors and dreamers of our reality. Imagine the most beautiful forms of light coming out of each individual, creating a new and beautiful world. Beautiful synchronistic technologies that work to create cleaner air, cleaner soil, cleaner water, help us to create more and greater nutritious foods, help us to organize our world. Let us picture equitable systems for all men and women and children and all beings. Let us, through ourselves, create vast health and life and love and truth and glory and grace. Deep breath, and you're going to push it out. I send it out through my bubble as it radiates like ripples in a pond out into the world. And I take in a deep breath and I push it out into the world. And once more, deep breath and push it out. Sending out your finest light. You're now a beacon of light, a lighthouse, sending light out into the world around you, helping the boats, those out at sea, find their way. Let us be way showers, map holders for those on the journey. I'm bringing my hands in prayer position in front of my heart, and I'm giving my thanks. Give your thanks to God, or the highest power of the universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, great creator. Thank you to all the beings of light. Thank you to all the angels that have shown up in this space today to help us to connect and learn. Thank you to all the beautiful nature beings that have come here and brought your perfect medicine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for the soul family. Thank you for this podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anaiki kuyaiki arpichai sonkolai. Thank you. We love you. A dove from our heart. Taking in a big, deep breath. Holding. Squeeze into your body. Squeeze all this energy, all this light. It's always good to integrate, weave together all this new potential and connection. In 3, 2, 1, release. Very good. Bringing yourself back into the present moment. Bringing yourself back into the now. I'm bringing awareness to my hands, my feet. Wow, my hands are freezing. So are my feet. Lots of energy. I'm bringing awareness to my neck, shoulders. You move your shoulders and your spine. And I'm letting my breath get a little bit bigger. Awaken everything up. A deep breath in and hold. I'm holding, charging my body. And as I exhale, opening my eyes to a soft gaze, taking in the energy of the room around me, coming back into the glorious, eternal present moment. Wonderful. That was a wonderful journey. I want to thank you all so much for joining in this beautiful journey this morning. A Nike Kuyaiki. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you so much. We are the children of the light. We're the children of the sun, and we are the children of the earth. And I'm so grateful, and I'm so proud of you. Yes, you. Whoever you are watching, I'm proud of you, and I love you so much. And you're doing so great. And I'm so proud that you've overcome all challenges up until this point. You have what it takes. You are enough. You are creation itself. Love and kisses to you all. Feel the beauty, the radiance of that light. If I let go right now, I would just start crying in complete gratitude. I can just feel the beauty of the softness of the emotion that lives in me right now. And I want to thank you all for helping bring that here, because it's together that we create miracles. Wow. Ceremony and ritual. Okay, so it's a little ceremony. It's kind of a ritual. These are powerful, powerful ways. There's many ways one can pray. I used to think prayer was only the way that I was conditioned to think, like in the Catholic and Christian church, is that I can only pray by what the priest tells me, and I have to pray a certain way. And you don't. You open your heart. And even when I'm showing you here, it's a template. I always encourage you to have your own connection with God, your own connection with Source, because that's what matters. You're not here to have my experience and my connection. You're here to have your experience and your connection. That's the difference between religion and spirituality. Often religion is teaching people to obey and follow the rules of what you're being told, instead of connect to and open yourself up to your own experience. There's also a lot of fear based around that, as if communicating with your higher self and communicating with the energy that's around you is bad, scary, demonic, or evil. This couldn't be further from the truth. All is one living energy without separation. The thing that you're perceiving as yourself in your life is not separate from the one. It's all one. And that is where the kingdom of heaven resides, is within you. You're never going to have to die to get there. You're a spirit already. You'll always be a spirit. You'll always be a soul. You're temporarily a body. Enjoy it while it's here. Enjoy it. Accept it. Love it. Embrace it. For life is but a dream. Okay, the floor is open for any questions, comments, or concerns. I'll leave that just for a moment here. And while we wait to see if anybody has anything they'd like to add this morning or even share about your experience or what you think about the things I've just said, even if it's you disagree, if you have disagreements, I'm open to hear those too. This isn't just I just say and that's it. I'm here to discuss. If you have any questions at all, I'm here to discuss. I'm your friend. I'm here to support you in every way. I'm not here to tell you what to do or who to be. I'm here to help you find out who you are and what you really want to be. Most of us don't know that. Who do you want to be? That's how we started today, is with that question. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be today? Start right here. Who can you be today? What choices can you be to be your best self today? What can you let go of to allow who your authentic self is to come forward and express itself? Great questions, right? I love self-inquiry. Self-inquiry, because I used to question everything else, and it's good to question things. But you know what? The deepest knowledge comes from self-inquiry, self-mastery. Know thyself. Find out why you do what you do. Don't just say, I don't know. Many people do that when they come to me. People come to me with things going on in their lives. And I'll start asking questions, that self-inquiry. And then we get to the space where this always happens. I don't know. Why do you choose that? I don't know. Good. It's okay. But now we're asking the question. So now we're asking the question. This is where you begin to slow down the mind, slow down your breath, and you ask questions. You can ask your higher mind, why do I choose this? Say you have something going on in your life, because you have to remember everything that you're not changing, you're choosing. I'll repeat that. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. And then you can start to ask yourself, why am I choosing that? Not in a deep, like you're not interrogating yourself. You're giving a soft, gentle inquiry. Why do I choose that? Right? Now, why do you choose that? Why do I choose that? And this brings understanding. You want to be gentle with the self, loving to the self. Okay, book a session with us at depositpineapple.org. Personal sessions can go a long way. I can sit with you. A little coaching goes a long way. It can be told one session can be life-changing. Okay. I generally have people come for more than one session. They'll see me. I have many people that see me once a month, some people twice a month. I have a few people that see me weekly. Okay. It depends where you are on your journey. Spending a little time. Imagine how powerful that would be if you met with me one day a week, every week, where I help you go into your mind. I help you go into your feelings and emotions and help you to improve the flow of energy in those things. Big changes happen, big shifts. Okay, big changes. So if you're ready to make changes in your life, if you want to become more healthy, you want to become more happy, you want to become stronger, I teach from very different levels. I teach through the body, through the physiology. I teach through the heart, through the feeling, through the spirit. I teach through the mind, through the thoughts, through the psychology, putting all of that energy together into the one being. Your three levels of being, unifying your thoughts, your actions, and your emotions. Alignment, coherence. So check out thepositivepineapple.org. There's some different choices for you. Just pick one that calls to you. Okay. People ask me, which one should I choose? What calls to you? Try that one first. At any rate, I'm going to help you to my greatest capacity. Help support our mission of healing. If you like what we're doing, we need your help. We work with a lot of people all over the world who need your help. They need your sponsorship. Okay. We have lots of people that reach out to us regularly, and we work with as many people as we can. We volunteer and give our services away for free often. What we need is we need help to balance that energetic output with energetic input. And as a community, that's how we can help each other. That's how we can help each other, circulating energy. So if you can make a donation, great. If you can't, that's okay too. You can help by helping us, by promoting what we're doing, by sharing this video. Take this video, hit share it on your feed. Okay, tell other people. If you had a profound experience, Write about it. Tag me in the post. Okay? Share. It's through the sharing of your energy, the world changes. Wonderful. And I want to thank you all for your generous donations. I love you all so much, and your help is wonderful. We're helping together so many people. Let's see. Where were we? 1 million Buddhas. Brianna said her third eye is vibrating. Tanya Johnson Turner, who lovingly graced us with her presence last night at our event. She says, good morning. I slept so great last night. Oh, I'm sure. So did I. Like, it felt like I fell into a warp zone. Good morning, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks, Mary. Tom says, really felt the energy in my hands and fingers today. You always bring me into practice, Paqo Anthony. Nike Kuyaki. Thank you, Paqo Tom. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help people come into the practice, come into the space of energy. I love it. I love that. Thank you so much for your love, brother. Says, I want to be of maximum service to God, man, and the earth with its creatures. And so it is. Be that. Hello, Paqo Mary. Whatever I am not changing, I'm choosing. Yes. Last night was incredible. I agree. I love the events that we do. They're fantastic. Anybody who's local, you have the ability, you can host one. You can have a party at your house where we show up, and, there's different ways we can do it. It can be very spiritual, or it can be very much like biohacking in that kind of sense. Everybody's different how they want to show up. I do my best to accommodate you, however it is you want to do the work. Okay, but we can come to your house. We can lay out a sound bath and some movement and an ice bath if you're into that and want to learn about that. There's different things we can do. I have groups sometimes where I teach energy healing. So I'll have you pair off and I teach you how to activate your ability of energy healing and trade healing with your partner or whoever you're with. So, So there's lots of opportunities and things for you to connect and for us to connect and, bring our community closer together. All right, I got to jump out of here. I got to get myself ready to go here. I have a job this morning. I got to run around, get some parts together, and do the thing today. I love you all so much. I want to thank you here for being here, and I hope you've had a great week and you continue to have the great week ending your week. And as well, I hope you have a great and beautiful weekend. Take time every day to breathe. Call in the energy. The energies are here. The fifth dimension is upon us. All you have to do is open yourself up to receive. It's already here. It's already here. You don't have to do. All you have to do is open up and let go. Surrender to the moment. I love you all so much. I love you, Paqo. You're the bestest, by the way. Thank you, Braden Copeland. Thank you. I want to thank everybody for being here and sharing in this beautiful ceremony this morning, the ceremony and ritual. If anybody has any questions or anything, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here. I'm always trying to help the best I can. Couple big breaths. I'm getting ready for my day. I am so grateful for you all. Nike Kuyaki Saiwa Kapun Kunamanta Samanchaiki. Blessings from my Apus. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful day. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.